Welcome back to Dandadan Anime Review, episode number 4. We're here reviewing episodes 8 through 10 of the series. So basically, it's like we start off with a very awkward tension between Arya, Arkan, and Momo. Very awkward tension between these three. Well, Ira is somehow in love with Arkan. Yep, she's in love with him. And she's like, "Oh, I confess my feelings for you. That means I get to kiss you." Like, he's like, "I highly doubt he's in love with you, girl." So basically, Momo wanted to basically catch up with, do some research about Kurt and other things, but he's busy doing something else. So they report to right. So he has lost of other friends. Oh yeah, and then of course she goes to get drinks and then discovers that Runkan is on top of Ira. And of course, basically what actually happened, he has a little bit later, that he was actually working out. Yep, he was working out. And she tried to kiss him and he would block it and he fell on top of her. And she, of course, still wanted to kiss him. I'm like, dude, you dog. You got like 2 girls who like you? Yes. And then long afterwards, while they're arguing, and then something, and of course, Ira, ends up around Ira again, and then something weird happens. When Ira, Momo, and Urukan get sucked to another dimension, filled with water. You're probably thinking, what the heck is going on? Well, the aliens in the first arc are back. Yep, and their only return they make in the entire series. The Sepios. Yeah, they, as far as I've read, they don't return after this. They don't really do anything after this arc wraps up. They're like the antagonists of this arc. And of course, they have hired a goon for this arc. And the reason they're here? Because they want Turbo Granny's powers. Yep, that's pretty much the reason for it. We also showed the fact that Ira's got Acrobat Silk's powers that she got from the previous arc of the series. And she does mention later on how did you know she got the powers? Simple, when she started fighting them. And usually Luscious here uses a weapon like she's Medusa from Marvel Comics. Yeah, then of course then the whole school turns to water, and of course they have swimming to the next floor. Yeah, they swim. Of course, they catch her because she got separated. Then they transform into a shrimp. Yes, because they got injected with stuff. And of course, they trying to cut his pay by 60% because of his failure to. Oh yeah, and also they apparently want. By the way, it was mentioned last arc they got one of his balls back. So they had Turbo Granny throw his ball right at it, and of course have it where. Well, Seneco misses on purpose so he can get his ball back. So now he has one of his balls back. And I was thinking they would do this, so I try to find where the air ball went. Yes. So then, of course, basically, like. Yeah. So then, of course, they get set. Of course, because this other creature was swimming around, so they swim next floor. And then, of course, because the clothes are all wet, Momo and Ira proceed to. By the way, also, in order to get Urukan's banana, as they put it, they pretty much in a way shed his clothing where he's completely naked. And then, of course, after they need some swimming. Thanks, of course, you have Momo basically drag him and pick up Ira. Ira and Momo proceed to strip on underwear, which makes it for, in the case of Momo, this was the second time in the series we see her underwear. For Ira, this is the first time. And she's like, oh, because basically she saw him as underwear, they had to get married. And I'm like, no. I highly doubt that it works. So of course, a big battle with the villains here, and then they get defeated. And then the dimension disappears, but that way it's the same dimension I have from the first arc of the series because a lot of reference to the first arc. Except it's water this time, not like a stone prison type of thing like it was. It's called I think it's called the Escape World. I believe this is just another version. And they get back to the real world, of course. Aruka is butt naked, on top of Momo, and she's in her underwear. And everyone's like, and of course everybody's like, what happened to your clothes? And of course, they of course probably mistakenly think that Momo and Arukan probably proceed to have sex, but nope, that did not happen here. And then they run with Iris in her underwear, and they run to the school office, the nurse office, where they proceed to put in tracksuits. And of course, they think it's bully, but nope. We're also introduced to Queen Sensei, who is a misogynist, who's basically a dominatrix. Because, of course, she has a whip. And because one guy didn't knock, she proceeds to spank him with the whip. And I'm like, he's an old man? Does he, like... Yeah, that's how this was really weird. Yeah, from what I've read, after this, she's not seen again. Until the current arc of the series. Somehow, someway, she's not seen for quite a while. But this basically, we are 10 episodes in. We have 2 more to go. Oh, by the way, also, we're not done yet. Rather to get info follow-up. And then we have where they find the alien. And episode 10 feels like an epilogue because episode 9 feels like was the conclusion of that thing, and 10 feels like an epilogue. So why did the squid body guy, why he was brought to Earth? I mentioned I think he apparently was a mercenary. Of course, she thinks, of course, Psycho thinks he's a evil spirit, but he's an alien. So basically, he needs like money to buy this special treatment for his son. Basically, every time he used the bathroom, he ends up basically shooting a lot of blood. I'm like, something must be really seriously wrong with him. So, Psycho figures out right away what his problem is. He needs milk. And apparently, she considers milk be cow's blood. I thought that was kind of weird. So, then he proceeds to take a nearby dairy farm, one of their cows, via alien abducting a cow scenario. And he shows space and also called the cops because basically she's a mom and grandma. Yeah. And that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell. Yeah, that's pretty much everything there. And does he return it? I don't think he does. No, I don't think so. The episode ends with... Oh yeah, we have Momo basically, needing more clothes. Like, she'll pay for the Ira's and Arukan's, but not her. He had basically the impression to get her to get any money out of her. So you have a doorbell, and then of course we have where Junji shows up. Who is Junji? Her childhood friend and her first crush. And in the arc, and the whole purpose of him being here is to set up the very next arc of the series. That's pretty much what he's here for. Is in the very next arc. So yeah, that's a good view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, doing this. Well, I do have one more episode. I do 2 more episodes to go, and I'm done with this one. As I do next, I'm still thinking about it. So I will see you all later because I have a show to do next. Okay, next video. Bye.